you know, when we talk about family patterns, always something negative. Like, we always tend to paint it as something negative. You have to pray against it. You know, sicknesses following family, arrows that have been cast into your family, curses that you need to break free from, right? But then sometimes I've realized that family patterns can also be positive. Like, you can actually start something good today and it will transcend generations after you, right? And in as much as we don't talk about that, like, it's actually real. I went to a gathering recently and I noticed that in this family they have this particular profession going for them. Like, somebody in maybe their grandfather just started it, and then down the line it kept getting better and better. The more like they kept getting more disciplined, more committed, and it's just beautiful. They are known for that thing now. And it made me realize that things that you're doing today, things that me and you are doing today, both positive and negative, the habits we're imbibing, the values we're imbibing, you know, there's a chance that it's going to either be a blessing to somebody or it costs somebody down the line, especially if you intend to have children, right? Or even if you don't intend to, I mean, your siblings, people who watch you, young people who watch you, you know, you can actually, it could be a blessing or a cost to the person, right? I'm just thinking, but especially to your offspring, right? And it made me remember something that happened 2 years ago when I was running a POS stand. This man would come, he would draw money, he would go and buy weed and loud, and he would just spend it on all of that. One day he just mentioned to me that he had a son, and his son was 3 years old. I was like, oh, you have a son, that's beautiful. And then another day again, we started having an argument whether it was good or bad to smoke, and he kept defending it and say, oh, celebrities smoke, it helps them to be more talented and, you know, creative. And something prompted me to ask him, sir, oh, so if your son grows up and he tells you that, oh, I want to smoke weed, I want to smoke loud, there's nothing wrong with it, would you allow him to smoke that? And this man was quiet. And he said to me that no, he wouldn't want his son to smoke. I was humbled that he could admit that to himself and to me, because it was embarrassing. The silence was embarrassing and also humbling. But I was happy he could admit that, right? So it made me think that really the examples, the life you're living now, especially like I said, if you don't have children, the example you're living, the life you're living now, there's a chance that you're going to still continue it if you don't change, right? I mean, the world is already hard to live in, right? And we're the ones making it difficult to live in still. Right, so there's a chance that you can make the world a better place by you yourself being a better person. I mean, even without having children, people watch you, people who see you will get inspired. They want to do good just as you're doing good. So you don't want to start a lifestyle or a habit or a pattern that somebody will have to go and pray against tomorrow. Oh, my grandfather started drinking and now